have twice the data because we're going to have the camera software and we're going to have the body-worn software now. So we had to put in the salary for another tech services technician to download that data and provide it and do all the research in that data for the calls for service. So that encompasses everything that we could think of that we could possibly need to start our body-worn program.
What's the salary for the data?
I don't have, somewhere around $40,000. That included benefits and everything. So I think 342, maybe somewhere in there. But it included benefits, and then it also included the 2.5% raise that we have by ordinance each year, or by charter each year. So I wanted to make sure that all the pennies were counted as much as I could. I can get you that number.
That's okay. That's close enough.
It's right in that range. So that's kind of where we're at on body cameras, which we're pretty excited about. Is there any, you all have any questions about that I can answer?
Where do we go from here, Steve? I'm sorry. So now you made a proposal.
We've accepted proposals. We've got 7 companies that say they have the in-car cameras and a body-worn option that we're going to evaluate both those at the same time.
Next steps, timetable-wise.
Timetable-wise is we're evaluating each of those companies. If it's a company that we haven't tested, I think we've only tested 2 companies' body-worn cameras. We may do a small test period, but we've got policy in place. We don't have to go through that. We won't have to do another request for proposals. So we are hoping by this budget year, July 1, to have that in place.
City Council have to vote?
City Council will have to vote on appropriating the money.
Once, twice?
They do the budget twice.
Okay.
Yeah, twice, just like anything else. Yeah.
Just a curiosity, so we're talking about the data management. Will the cameras will the data automatically be there, or is there like a download step for the cameras?
Right, that was something really important to us. There's a couple of ways that you can download that data. You can take it into a docking station and do it that way at the station. We don't want to lose that data.
Right.
So what we have is we have an option that actually the in-car cameras will do as well, to have it's like in your computer, what is that called? Like the air card in your computer?
Mm-hmm.
So it downloads through the car automatically, right away. Yeah, because we didn't want to have the possibility of losing that.
Right.
So that's the new technology that I'm talking about that we don't have on our in-car cameras now.
Yeah.
So a lot of things that have really improved.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, so we included that. Part of that was having that data plan that was, I think, $29 a month. So we included that as well. So, yes.
I guess one of the issues with cameras is, in case of an incident, the availability of the data to the community. Do you have a policy already in place?
There is a policy, and I believe it's protected by state statute as well. As long as there is an ongoing investigation, we don't release that. And that more has to do with the DA's office. I think there is a way that could be. I've seen it in other agencies, not within Tennessee, but in other places where there was a volatile situation, they were able to release it sooner. So for right now, if there's an ongoing investigation, we won't release it until that investigation is closed. Yeah, so I can't say that's set in stone, but that's the policy right now. Yes, sir.
Chief, how you doing?
Good.
Let's say we're July 1st, everything's been implemented, and there's an incident where one of your officers decided to turn the camera off. Is there any policy as far as discipline when an individual does something like that?
Yeah, and I can't, I'll say that and then something will happen. I was going to say, I can imagine an officer ever turn their camera off, but it could happen.
Oh,
I can't say it's impossible, it'll never happen. Yes, there is a policy in place that says during any citizen interaction, they have to have that camera on. It's kind of like we have to have our mics on now. So if we have an officer right now that doesn't turn on their in-car mic, which having this door option will eliminate the need for them to actually physically turn that on. So that's one of the things we're trying to do away with, human failings. But if they were to turn that off, the in-car mics right now, I can't say what the discipline would be specifically. Right now, we start with a counseling form for coaching. They do it again, they get a written reprimand, or oral reprimand, then a written reprimand, and we go up the policy chain like that, the disciplinary chain that way. So they could go all the way up to and including termination. It's very serious. So, I think if it's a failing, and I don't have this in policy yet, we'll probably have to really look at that if we get those door openers, because physically turning it off is a different story than forgetting to turn it on.